Hey crafty friends, welcome back to the Old Paper Lady. I'm Lori. How are y'all doing today? Thank you all for clicking and watching, and I greatly appreciate all the new subscribers. Greatly appreciate the comments and the well wishes. As I said, I am still having some residual, however you say that, residual coughing and stuffy nose issues, so I'm sorry if I have to clear my throat a little bit. Right now, what I was doing, I just shot the video for Wednesday, and I was sitting here while I was waiting for it to upload, just making up some more things, and I'll show you those ideas. But what I wanted to do was, I had some 6x8 Bow Bunny stuff that I'd bought at Joann's probably last year after tax season. Went down there and had myself a little shoppy day, you know, and this was on sale, so I just picked up a few things. And I was just looking through because my next journal that I want to make, and then I had, look y'all, this was Tim Holtz at the Hobby Lobby backdrops, and they had them for $2.12, so you know I picked up both of them because you know one pack's not enough. So I got those, but I was going through this, and my next journal that I want to do, like I said, was going to be a wildflower journal. And look at these that was in the Bow Bunny, and I was like, you know what, that would make beautiful like stacked page pockets, if you can imagine, you know, doing something like that, or making, I just want to cut them and make tags out of them, to be honest with you. I really do, because you ain't got to do nothing to that, you know. So I can take and make a pocket, and then cut these here bits and make tags out of them. So, you know, and just let the paper do the work for me, and it's white on the back. I mean, how easy is that? Good gracious. But y'all, I had myself, like I said, while I was sick, a little shop on the Etsy, of course. And y'all, when I show y'all this Lynart Studio wildflower package, honey, you just wore it out on this. I mean, it is beautiful. Now, I'm not ready to work on it yet. That's why I was making up some tags and such, and doing some little, look. I mean, just look, y'all. How pretty is that? I mean, I just want to put that in a picture frame, hang it up. I mean, it's pretty. I haven't printed anything on the back yet. And this is like a 40-pound printer paper. But, I mean, look at that, y'all. I mean, I'm just not doing it justice because it's too far away from the camera. I mean, look at it. Is that not beautiful? I mean, just page after page of beautifulness. I love it. I mean, it is just too perfect. And it's my color scheme, you know, the pastel-y, you know. The grunge is a little stretch for me. I mean, just gonna be honest with you. I'm not grunged up. I'm not a grungy girl. But, you know, that burlap and lace, you know, that's just basic junk journalness. I mean, look at that. How pretty is that? I mean, look at that sky. Oh, my goodness. Just love it. Because I just sit and, you know, I love to sit and look at skies like that. I mean, my goodness. Love this. Just beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Now, is that, could you not just see yourself sitting there in that field looking out at that picturescape with the sun setting? Yes, ma'am. Sure would. Just sitting there. Just pretty. I mean, just beautiful. But yeah, this is the journal pages for my next one. And I'll probably go and print this off 100 times because I want every one of these in a picture frame. I mean, I'm serious. And just hang them up in my house, in my bedroom, because my bedroom's like pink and white and teal. I mean, that is just beautiful. I mean, when I saw that, my mouth hit the floor, and like I said, it was a good thing that I didn't have no voice, because I probably would have squealed. And that is Wildflower Junk Journal Printable Papers. Watercolor Flowers Junk Journal Kit, Floral Collage Sheets, Printable Spring Flowers Digital Papers. That is Lynn Art Studio. I love it. And, you know, of course, I just didn't buy just one thing from them. And, of course, you know, I was like, I wanted this to be the main kit. And now I'll probably go back through and because I've got some watercolor backgrounds, and I may do like the pinky purple-ish, you know, just on the back, because I don't want to take nothing away from that, and just print on the back, you know, the pink, the real light pink, or blues and yellows, you know, and figure out where I want my pages, what's going to be back to back, and I'll print, like on this page, I would probably do yellow or a green to match that. And then on this would, you know, be like a pale pink, a blue, or a purple. I mean, that would just be pretty. But that's what I'm working on next. And then, let's see, where did this come from? Dreamy Journal Art. This is where I got this. And then see, I like the bottom piece here. I didn't like this, and I didn't like it had to strip. So I'll probably use these pieces here that will match with this. A little bit brighter, but you know, it'll go long enough with it to make, you know, little tags and pockets and such out of this kit. But I think it's pretty. So yep. And then I'll save these bits to do some collaging with, like, you know, like a masterboard of book page type stuff. But these are going to be my tag pieces. And see, look. See? I mean, you see what I'm saying? Goes with it. But this is by a whole different person. Dreamy Journal Art. And it is watercolor printable junk journal pages. Wildflowers junk journal. Vintage card. Shabby chic digital collage sheet pages. Blah, 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 blah. But I said, I love this. I saw this one first, and I was like, oh, that's so pretty. Because it would go with, you know, it'll go with this. You see? But this goes with this better. So, and then these, I'll take these and make these into tags and pockets and such. That's what I'm thinking, and I'll save these bits. But see what I'm saying? Isn't that pretty? And, you know, it's enough to where I'll have that to go with that kit, because the color schemes are kind of the same. And then this is another one by Lynn Art Studio. Watercolor Wildflower Junk Journal Papers. Spring Flowers Junk Journal Kit. Floral Printable Collage Sheet. Pastel Flowers Digital Papers. It's a mouthful. But I was thinking, you know, because I've got, like I said, I have 10 of those placemat things. And, I mean, that was just as pretty. But that first one, though, with those backgrounds, I was like, my goodness. So, I think, you know, this would be another good one to make. Have a couple wildflower journals. Because I just think it's just so pretty. And this would be good to do, you know, just have like a green, light green or yellow backgrounds, not to take away from the flowers, you know, where it's on the back, where you could write on it, because it has the green trim around it, and most of the pages are backdroppy yellow or a blue. But yeah. And then just have the floral accents. yeah, I was just printing off, you know, just going through and basically finding some wildflower ephemera journal pages, collage pages type things. This I'm going to use as a journal kit. And then, like I said, I would probably just go through and just do some solid papers in between the journal pages, you know, and just have it like that. But Lynn Art Studio, I tell you what, they have wore it out. No, it is just plumb pretty. And then here's one that's, I'm not going to flip through all of them. But like this here is like a, kind of like magazine covers. Oh, I love that. It says, Vintage Botanical Card Set, Junk Journal Floral Cards, ACT cards, the wildflowers. That would go with the green. It'd also go with the Lynn Art Studio, the Botanical Junk Journal Wildflowers. It would go with theirs. I thought about doing a poppy one with that. That'd be pretty. But yeah, that's what I want to work on next, y'all. So that's what y'all get sick of seeing wildflowers, probably. And then they had one at Lynn Art Studio that's in a like a more of a blue tones with the lace on it. How pretty is that? And I love how it has the flowers as the, you know, just one single flower. Love that. I think that is just so pretty. Hydrangeas, I love them. I mean, it's just pretty. So that's a blue theme, and we can lace that up and doll it up. And I would take and do either like the lace backgrounds or do a soft blue background on the back pages. Yep, that would be pretty with that. So I just had to show y'all that kit, how beautiful it was. I love that kit. This is just so pretty. Love it. All right. So I was getting my box together for that, and I was just going through, because I was like, you know, you could actually take these and, you know, put some of these florals, like this would be pretty, to take and make a pocket on here with just that, like, and fix it like that. I think that would be really pretty. Like I said, you know, you can't go wrong with florals. I mean, you really can't. And this is that kit from Melina 1202 that I was talking about, that I printed just 100 pages off of it and been playing with it. That I was just going through this Bo Bunny, and this is Botanical Journal Collection. I was just looking at what I could find in it. Oh, see, look, that's pretty. But that's, it's kind of more darker because, oh, look at that. Newspapery. Oh, that's pretty with the grid paper. Let's pull you out. And see, because it has, you know, just a basic red background. I mean, you cut it in half. Right there you go. That's your pocket. And boom, tags. Shut up. I mean, really, it's that simple. That's pretty, too. That would be pretty with that. To make a pocket. So, see, like you would have pocket and tags. Yes, ma'am, and please. So that would be pretty. Let me get this one here for the poppy one. We'll put you together with it. Where did you go? Is that it? Nope. It was that one. That's more kind of burgundy tone, isn't it? I'd be okay with that. Well, we'll keep it out now. I done got it pulled out. And look at the script, y'all. Just the script on that. Love it. That'd be great for just a plain Jane background. Look here. Take you a book page. There's your pocket. Boom. Put you a little bit of lace on that. Cover up the writing if you want to. Put some stickers on it. Or put you know, look here. This yellow. And I know I keep throwing this yellow in y'all's face. But look, here's one. It's got the blue on it. Shut up. How pretty is that? And just cover that bit up. Ink around it. It's beautiful. Love it. Just love that. I mean, this is what I'm talking about with the ideas. So this is repeats. Alrighty. So that's all I'm pulling out for that. Do I need any pink? Not really with that. Nope. Oh, that would be pretty on the pink. Sure enough would. Let's do that. Yeah, see, that would go good with that. And then this is with the purple. And it's got this match with that, but that's a little more burgundy tone than a red tone. More pinky, I mean. Okay. But it would be pretty on this. Just, you know, because it would catch the red and the flowers and that. Might do that with that. See, because this here, I just want to split right down the middle, or that right there. I just want to cut that and make 2 tags. And that's what I'm going to do with that. This, I think, would be good to make pockets with it. And then you could put, you know, your own little decorative bits. Now, these are 6 inches across, so you need to trim it down to put it. Oh, look at there. There it is. Yes, ma'am. And I think that's roses. Yep, that's roses. But yep, look at that. I mean, how? Shut up. Would that go good with the green? Yeah, sure would. Let's pull it on that. Alright. So we'll do that. And we'll do that. And then, like I said, this is going to be just straight tags, and this is going to be 2 pockets. Put that to the side. And look, that's pretty because it's got floral stuff in it. That would be pretty to make some tags out of it to go in there. Just that in itself, and then put your floral sticker on it. Shut up. Pulling it out. Where was that newspaper bit? I may have already used the newspaper bit in the back, which I know, you know, this is that is the newspaper bit, knucklehead. Alright, yep, that's it. Okay, we'll use that. And I like this this other one. And I thought I had one that was Christmassy. This is the Garden and Grove collection. Let's see what's in it. Oh, that's pretty. It's more roses, you know. Yeah, it's rosy. That would go with it. The blue background to make a pocket page. Let's pull that out. Oh, what are them? I don't even know what those flowers are. It's pretty though. Now look, how pretty would that be to make a cut this, put it on here to make a pocket with, and then you have the tags. Shut your face. That would be pretty, y'all. Oh, there's another page of them. Let's see, look. You could do that with that too. Yes, ma'am. Oh, look, this is okay. So some of the pages that I did with that my French rose journal apparently was Bo Bunny papers. I did not know that. Shut up. Look at the butterflies. How pretty is that? I got oh, and look with the script and the rose in the background. Oh, that's pretty. See, I got so much junk, honey. I don't even know what I got. I mean, and then it's repeats. And there's probably some pages that I've had poured out of here. And see, that page wasn't in the front. Let's pull you out, because you would be perfect to go in that. You make something out of you. They're pretty. Oh, I love it. It's just so pretty. Here, I'm going to pull this out because, like I said, that would be the blue checkity check here would match with most pages in that. Sure would. So I'd have pockets of that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I'm pulling out of here. That butterfly page is just gorgeous. I love that. Okay, that's it on that one. This one is Family Heirloom. Now this has a lot of sewing stuff in it, and this apparently, okay, so you remember the cover of my, there's that piece. So apparently the cover that I used and the inside paper was Bo Bunny. I didn't know that, because I done cut the strip off of it, you know what I'm saying? I cut the strip off of it, cut it down, put it in a box, and that's what I did to it. Yep. Oh, that's so pretty, because see, the back of it's white, you know? So what I would do is, these, I would cut this down the middle here and make a tag, and then save this bit here for like little labels is what I would do. I'd cut across this and up through here, and these pieces here I'd save and use them as labels, and then I'd have 2 tags. Just pretty. And that blue would go with that. Now look, that would make pretty pocket to go in that. It's got birdies on it though. That's okay. We could cut this part off here and make a pocket that, you know, with the florally bits, and put one of these over here like that would be pretty. Take this and cut it and put it right here. Yes, ma'am. Shut up, that's a good idea. I might have to keep that out and do that. Put it together with it, and we'll do that with that. But yeah, so that's, I'm just getting bits and pieces together for, you know, because I've got my 12 by 12 box with all of the papers that I printed off and stuff. And I'll go through and show you, you know, really good. And this is some more AC cards. And this is more of a darker floral vintage rose. So pretty. Which I didn't mean to pull that out. That was supposed to been left in my other box. So I'll just take it and put it back. But all of this is stuff that I printed off to make one journal. I needed all that to make one journal, y'all. But, you know, it's not always going to be, it's just not always one. You know, when you find it and it's on sale, you might as well get it. And then you can put it up. Because like I said, I got 10 of these placemat things. So, you know, all I'm going to do with them is I'm making covers out of them. And doing the same thing, putting that. And then there is 10 journals at least. So, I got the stuff to go with it. That was my thinking. Alright, so let's get back to beeswax here. I then spent 23 minutes just showing papers. Alright, so this here, what I've done was I just trimmed the excess off. I'm going to glue it together. It's going to be a tag. And then, you know, you can cover it. Because, like I said, I've got this stack of book page. And I want to get rid of it. I'm tired of looking at it. It's got to go. It's getting on my nerves. Because I've moved it from my paper box over here to my needs to be used up box back here. And then I'm going to work on it box over here to my cart to make ephemera with, and it's been on the corner of my desk. So, you know, let's make some stuff with it. I'm going to put that little tag. This is some of that stuff that I used off of Tim Holtz where it had the bees around it, and I just saved that little floral bit. I'm going to cut, snip, make it a tag to go in there. I think that'd be cute. So, most of the time, a lot of people will take and use, you know, books as their glue pages and stuff like that. And when their glue page gets too sticky, I've noticed a lot of them will take and just fold it in half like this, make a tag out of it. Or they'll take and fold it up. It'll be, you know, fold it like this, and they'll make a pocket out of it. Just ready-made stuff. Because a lot of times, I think a lot of them get hardback books, and they use the covers of the hardback books to make journals out of the covers, and then they use the innards, the book page, to have glue pages. So this one here is just a book page folded in half. I trimmed it off to where it's going to be 5 inches. Went ahead and cut my thumb hole in it, and I'm just going to glue this in half and fold it in half and glue it together. That's what I'm doing. Instant made pocket. Then I can decorate it up. I can ink it up, use it just straight as book page with the writing that is on it. Or I can take and add some lace bits to it. I can put some stickers on it. Those vellum stickers work awesome on book pages, y'all. So I've been trying to work on getting me a collection of vellum stickers. I've got a ton of stickers, but it's scrapbooky stickers, and most of those, you know, scrapbookers, if it wasn't 3D and had, you know, the little pop dots in them, I didn't want it. I mean, honestly, I really do have just tons and tons. Alright, so this is just 3 ring bound. See? Kitty stuff. I mean, this is just all of the pop dot stickers. Yeah, just stickers of all kinds of assortment. Just stickers and stickers and stickers. And Jordan, that's my oldest daughter's name. Love you, Jordy. And my Moonbeam, if she's watching with you. And this is old school cut-aparts. This was my very first scrapbooking kit. The very first one. The stickers of when I had Jordy. And there's the rest of the stickers that came with that. And then I went back and bought the boy one because I had Jaden's, my second child. Yep, old school stickers. This is all alphabets. As you can see, I really didn't use alphabets, but everything I bought had an alphabet sticker in it. So, and then I've got another one that's in the same size book as this, but it's Gayered mouth, like seriously like that, stuck in the back of this cabinet. So yeah, I was actually thinking about going through, because the baby, well, she's not a baby no more. She's 4 young ladies, getting to where she's wanting to, you know, she's learning to spell and her name and such. And so I was thinking about getting up some alphabet stickers and gifting them to my little Moonbeam, because she loves stickers anyways, you know. All right, so this, it's the same cutted part right here. And we're just moving it up. And this measures 5 inches. I try to get most of them 5 inches, so it'll be kind of like a full page pocket, if you will. You know, like, because your pages are 5.5. So I got everything about around 5 inches. And I went ahead and cut a pull on this. And then I'm just going to do the ink on it, where the pull is at, just to differentiate, you know, hey, this is a pocket. And then later on, I'll ink up around the rest of it. And so what I would do is I would put a pretty paper up here, pretty decorative paper, you know, maybe, and leave some of the book page, and then put like a piece of lace, a sticker, something like that. You know, just, these are just base making. I'm just base making is what I'm trying to do, to get some of this used up. And then that way, you know, when I go to get into making another journal, I've got bases made, because I don't have any bases. You know, like I said, it's hard for me to pre-make ephemera, because, you know, for one, I really don't have the extra storage space for the pre-made ephemera. And for two, if I'm going to make ephemera, I feel like it's a waste of my time. Is just, to be honest with you, that if I'm not making it to go in something, then it's just a waste of my time. But it's not, y'all. And I'm trying to, and that's just from a scrapbooking mindset. Because, you know, we hoard our paper. We didn't want to cut it. And if I cut a paper, I'm using every inch of it. So, and that's where that's coming from. But, you know, like I said, this is simple pre-made stuff. You know, and that is the basic of bases that you could get right there. It's just, you know, scrapbook page. I trimmed the rough edge off to where it equaled 5 inches across. And I cut it down to where it is, it's 6 inches high. And that's pretty much, that was my measurement guide. So that would be a good little, so I put that on a page, on a white page. I'd put it here. And then I'd have a tuck back here and a tuck spot here. And that's what I do with it. But I would make it, I would decorate it up, you know, like I would take, and you could fussy cut flowers off of, you know, like this. I would fussy cut, you know, around the flowers here and just put that across the top here and leave some book page stuff, you know, just pretty stuff like that. So that, and I just, like I said, cut it in half, put a thumb pole on it, and I just inked up around where the pocket's going to be. So then when I'd put it in the book, you know, I'd put my decorative bits on the top and bottom, stickers, labels, fussy cut flowers, you know, and then you can even take and cut it like that and make it a tag pocket. Round the bottoms, round all the corners, glue it in the book. You can have a tuck spot on either side, depending on which way your page flapped, and you'd have a tuck at the top. I mean, that is just the simplest, back to basics kind of type thing is what I'm doing. Because I mean, you know, I'm just trying to get this book page off my desk. I've had it for almost 2 years now. Well, actually, probably over 2 years, because I made Jordan that book when she got with her fiance, and they moved to their apartment. I made her that shortly after she moved, and she's been moved out for 3 years. Well, going on 3 years. So, yeah. And that's how long I've kept up with these book pages, because I said I knew I could use them for something somewhere. Alright, so this one, I cut it down. Like I said, most of the pages are going to be 5 inches wide around abouts. And this one is 7 inches tall. And then I just wrapped another book page around it. And just cut it. And I opened it and folded it and put a pull spot on it. I'm going to wrap it around the book page. Glue it here and here on both sides. And then you can take and put it, washi tape it in like this on both sides and flap it, or this way, either one, and flap it. Sure could. And then if you wanted to make you a big angled tuck spot, which you would just take your paper and just fold it on an angle. I'd just take and fold it in half like this, and I would trim the excess off back here. Let me get that out of the way. I'm trying to give you the visual here. Let me give them the visual book page. Work with me. Alright, so the visual is you would have, you know, this glued down in an L shape on your page. And then there's your tuck spot put in there. Boom. Or you could take and use one of these. Boom. That's what I would do with these. And I'm going to work on doing that too, you know, because you fold them in half, ink around them, and then you can decorate them up too. That's another idea. I mean, there's just endless ideas for book page, to be honest. so much it just makes your head hurt sometimes. So I'm just going to glue at the top and the bottom and wrap it around that page, and then I got a tuck spot on both sides. And I'm going to make sure that my words are both facing up. So if I didn't want to cover it completely, then your words would be facing up. Yep, I should have inked. I just looked at it. I know somebody was saying it, but that's okay. We can scuff around here and do this. Because on this, I would probably take and put a paper on this part. See, I get ahead of myself and forget to ink a lot. Because I'm not used to it, you know. I just really not got used to the inking part yet. But, you know. So then there's your pocket. Let's try to get this one inked up. I need somebody to stand here and be like, smack me in the back of the head and like, ink it, boom, ink it, boom. You know, just hit me. Ink it, boom. Just hit me in the back of the head. Alrighty, so there you go. You got a tuck spot here and here. And like I said, now depending on which way your page flipped, you can take and put washi on it, put you a piece that connects, you know, here and here, and then flip over and then put you another piece here so it'd be strengthened up, and then you have a tuck spot on either side. Or you can do the half folded page, glue it in an L shape, and then you tuck it, stick that in there like that. That would be a really good idea. Alrighty, y'all. So that's what I was doing, and I really didn't want to shoot a real long video. So I just wanted to show you what I was working on and getting that. I just had to brag on that Lynn Art Studio. I swear, that wildflower page is just, it is just something else. It is beautiful. So this one here, I'm just making a low pocket and then a kind of a medium pocket, and these pockets are shorter than the actual book page, and I want it that way. I'll put a little more ink on this one here. And a lot of it is I'm trying to show you ideas, you know, for newer people that are just learning and starting out, you know, because I'm new and learning and starting out myself. I mean, honestly, I am. So I would put that down at the bottom. And then I want this piece. Well, that one's a little longer than that one, so let's switch them out. And I want this one just barely where it covers up the thumb pull on that. So I'm going to pull it up and get where I need to go with my glue and where it needs to line up at. And I'm just basically going to glue it in a U shape and put it down on there. And have a double pocket. And I moved this one up, even though it's a shallow pocket. Oops. Even though it's going to be a shallow pocket, I moved it up so it would give the illusion of being a deeper pocket. Does that make sense? So then you could put a bigger tag in it. And then hopefully it wouldn't be top heavy. And these I'm not really putting the squeeze on them like I normally do my pockets. So it can hold some heft or that. I'm just gluing them down. So yeah, So then that's a double pocket. And then this, I would take and put, probably put a inch piece of lace there, inch piece of lace here, and then you could put some pretty cut out flowers, or, you know, up there. Or you can take and put, excuse me, you can take and put labels here and here, and put you some decorative bits up there. And this I would glue down to a page, and have a top pull, side pull, either one, wherever, depending on where it went in the journal. That's what I would do with that. This one here is, once again, double pocket, reinforced. Just took 2 pages, cut it in half, and I'm going to glue that down like that. And a little bit deeper pockets, and that's all that's going to be. Put a pull here and ink it up and glue that down. So then that's what I did with that one. Just basic 2 book pages, and cut it to where it is 5 inches wide by 7 inches tall. So that would be another full white page cover up. Just 2 deep pockets. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. And I know for some of you, you know, these ideas may not be rocket science, or you know, but we do have new people. And like I said, I was new, and I still am new. You know, I'm not new to paper crafting. I mean, I've taught myself how to scrapbook, how to make mini books, and I've taught myself how to do journals fairly well. I mean, there's some things, like I said, I'm not really too much grunge, you know, or mixed media type, which, you know, there's, you know, if you ink a page, some people say that's mixed media, which, you know, but I'm talking, you know, like with the gessos and the paste and all of that, and the jelly print stuff, and that's a little too messy for me. I can't g-haul with that. So I can't get into that. But I would just take and glue these flaps over, and this is, you know, just a piece that I've inked on, and I glue it down. So that'd be a full page. But yeah, I want to get into just a simple bases is basically what I'm getting to. Just making simple bases, so when I'm doing a journal, it don't take me you know, a week and a half worth of videos, because I've got to make every piece of ephemera, you know, and I have to start from scratch on every single journal. So I was thinking, you know, do a few videos, just show you what I'm working on and the reasons why I'm doing it. And then I'm going to take and cover up some envelopes, because, you know, apparently covering the envelope is my nemesis on video. I can do it in like 15 minutes off video, but on video, if I couldn't remember to cover the inside and not glue it completely up and all of that, yeah, that would be great. So that's my biggest issue, is I get on video and I'm trying to remember the steps to show you, and then I forget everything. Just, it's gone. All right, y'all, so I'm going to let you go. I appreciate you for watching. I hope I gave you some good ideas. And like I said, even though this is with, you know, scrapbook page that I made an altered book out of, you can do this also with, you know, you cut it down to size. You would cut it to, because most of your pages folded in half are going to be 5.5 inches, and they will be 8.5 inches tall. So you want to stay underneath the 5.5 inch the best you can, depending on how thick your journal is going to be, and you want to stay under the 8.5 inches. So, and then you could take like this here, and because where it has, you know, of course within size, you know, so like you would do that, ink it up, make a pocket, or get a different color would, you know, show a little bit of contrast, would be great, wouldn't it? Oh, give me a blue one. So see, look, where this has the blue, oh, that would work out too. That would be great. So see, boom, pocket. There you go. Pocket, pocket. Yeah. And then you could, because that is pretty. I might do that, sure enough, for my wildflower journal. Let me throw it over here in the bucket. All right, see what happens. That's what happens. Alrighty, thank y'all so much. Y'all have a good evening. Enjoy your day, enjoy your night, whichever time you're watching this. Enjoy your family and enjoy your crafting, and I'll talk at you later. Thank y'all.